Have you heard of keto? What if your body could tap stored fat for fuel? In the liver, fat is turned into beta-hydroxybutyrate, the hero molecule that delivers steady energy when glucose runs low.
In a body where cells depend on glucose for energy, when that fuel begins to fade, a hidden force emerges from the shadows. A molecule built for survival. Beta-hydroxybutyrate. Beta-hydroxybutyrate, also called 3-hydroxybutyrate, is a small organic molecule with 4 carbon atoms. Its acid form is called 3-hydroxybutyric acid, with the formula C4H8O3. In the body, it is usually present as beta-hydroxybutyrate, the conjugate base of that acid. Even though it is grouped with the ketone bodies, chemically it is a hydroxy acid. This molecule contains a hydroxyl group, a carboxyl group, and a short carbon chain. Its structure includes carbon-oxygen single bonds, an oxygen-hydrogen bond, and a carbon-oxygen double bond. Because oxygen is much more electronegative than carbon and hydrogen, these bonds are polar covalent bonds. That polarity gives the molecule important physical and biological properties. In shape, beta-hydroxybutyrate is small, flexible, and non-cyclic. It is not highly symmetrical. It also has a molecular twin. Because one of its carbons is attached to 4 different groups, the molecule is chiral and exists as 2 enantiomers, or mirror image forms. These are D-beta-hydroxybutyrate and L-beta-hydroxybutyrate. The D form is the main one used in human metabolism. Beta-hydroxybutyrate is strongly influenced by intermolecular forces. Because it contains oxygen-rich functional groups, it can participate in hydrogen bonding and strong interactions with water. That helps explain its solubility in aqueous environments like blood. Its small size and polarity help it move through the body efficiently. In safety information, the acid form is generally listed as an irritant. So, while it is biologically useful, it still must be handled carefully in concentrated chemical form. This is where beta-hydroxybutyrate becomes a hero. It is one of the main ketone bodies produced by the liver when glucose is limited, such as during fasting, carbohydrate restriction, or prolonged energy demand. At those times, the body breaks down fat, and the liver converts part of that fuel into ketone bodies. Beta-hydroxybutyrate then circulates in the blood and can help provide energy, especially to the brain. In simple terms, when the usual fuel supply drops, this molecule helps keep the system running. Beta-hydroxybutyrate belongs to the ketone body family. The other major ketone bodies are acetoacetate and acetone. Other molecules, such as glucose and fatty acids, also play major roles in energy metabolism. But beta-hydroxybutyrate stands out because it becomes especially important when normal glucose-based energy pathways are under stress. This molecule has both benefits and drawbacks. Its benefit is metabolic flexibility. It helps the body adapt when fuel conditions change. Its drawback is that very high ketone levels can be associated with dangerous conditions, especially diabetic ketoacidosis. So beta-hydroxybutyrate is not automatically good in every situation. Its role depends on chemical balance and biological context. Beta-hydroxybutyrate is found naturally in the human body and also in other living systems. It can also be produced for research and commercial use. So it comes from multiple sources: biological metabolism, laboratory preparation, and modern supplement products.
I chose beta-hydroxybutyrate because this molecule became meaningful to me long before it became a chemistry assignment. For a long time, I thought serious liver disease was mostly an alcohol story. I did not realize that metabolic disease, obesity, and years of overnutrition could also push the liver towards damage. Over time, excess fat in the liver can contribute to ongoing injury and inflammation, and the body responds with scar tissue. The process is called fibrosis, and it is commonly described in stages from 1 to 4, with stage 4 being cirrhosis. What made this personal for me was that I had been told for years that I had most likely had a fatty liver. But what that could mean, eventually I learned that liver disease is not always loud in the beginning. It can develop quietly while normal life continues. As I searched for a way to change course, I came across the ketogenic diet, and I started learning the chemistry behind it. That is when I learned that when carbohydrates availability is low and fat breakdown increases, the liver can convert fat into ketone bodies, with beta-hydroxybutyrate becoming the major one in the blood. See, this is not just a diet buzzword. It is a real metabolic fuel made by the liver and used by other tissues when glucose is limited. To me, that was the solution. Beta-hydroxybutyrate is my molecule hero of the year.